Our text tells us that Elkanah would go to the temple every year to offer sacrifices to the Lord with his two wives. This was the custom, right? You would not get the privilege of going to church 52 weeks a year. You did not have the privilege of YouTube and Zoom to have worship music on whenever you needed it to. No. In those days, you could only go to the temple once a year to offer sacrifices. And that one visit was it. Right? This was the custom. And it tells us that every year, Elkanah would go and he would share a meal with Peninnah and her sons. He would give them a portion. But he would give Hannah a double portion. Right? Because he knew she had no children. But this seemingly small act shows us how the grace of God is present, even in the midst of pain. Even in the midst of struggle and where you think God has forsaken you, there is still grace. Amen? Because even when she couldn't have children, Elkanah still gave her food as if she did. She still had access to a double portion. You see, yes, you may be anxious about your future. You may be facing financial challenges. But even in the midst of that, God's grace is present. No matter what you are going through, God's grace is present. You see, it is by the grace of God that you have your state of mind. Many people woke up this morning and are insane. They don't know what to do. Many people woke up this morning in a hospital bed and can't breathe on their own and are being brought to life by machines. So the things that we take for granted is actually the grace of God. It is by the grace of God that the sun rose this morning. It is by the grace of God that the earth is still spinning and you have an ability to function and to operate at some level. So no matter how bad your situation is, understand that the grace of God is present. Amen? And you see, it's so easy for us to focus on the situation that we find ourselves in and miss out on the grace of God. This is exactly what we see with Hannah. She has access to the double portion, but she does not eat. She does not take advantage of that double portion because she is so focused on her pain. And I came today to let you know, do not allow your problem to be bigger than your God. Don't allow what you are missing to override what you have. Amen? Yes, you may not have a mansion, but you have a roof over your head. You may not have the Mercedes-Benz, but geez, the Honda Civic kind of works too, doesn't it? It's 4 wheels. It gets you from A to B. And if you don't have that, you got legs to walk. Some people can't walk. No matter where you are in life, the grace of God is present. We must remember that his goodness and his mercy are always chasing after us, even in the valley of the shadow of death. See Psalms 23.